Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. Sure, we tell you where to eat, where to find a good cocktail, where to play on the newest mini golf course, but what we are most proud of around here, helping kids and teachers in our state start the year with new school supplies. Carla Vargas Jasa from Valley of the Sun United Way is here to talk about partnering with our Stuff the Bus campaign. Welcome. We're so thrilled that you partnered with Stuff the Bus. Why did you choose this campaign?
Well, thanks for having me, Teresa. And Valley of the Sun United Way is so proud to have partnered with AZTV for 8 years now on this project, which is so critically important to help not only students but families as they're returning back to school. And Valley of the Sun United Way has long focused on education for students, ranging from early childhood education now up to youth who may have been disconnected from education, getting them reconnected. And this is so important, again, not just for kids' educations, but for families who may be struggling to make ends meet, to be able to provide the school supplies that their kids need so they can feel good going back to school, feel ready to learn, and not feel held back by any issues as it relates to maybe not having that notebook that they needed, or the standard pencil or ruler.
Well, we're talking about notebooks, pencils, rulers. I have 2 kids, elementary school and junior high. Boy, does that add up. And it's actually made news this year because the back to school supplies are costing so much per child.
Yeah, this is the highest cost on record of back to school for students and families throughout the country, clocking in at almost $900,
wow.
which is incredible. Wow. And as you think about many families, especially with inflation, evictions were at an all-time high in Maricopa County, specifically over this past month, and just the choices that families are making as it relates to buying that new T-shirt that the child might want to go back to school, a uniform, the school supplies, putting gas in the car to help to get them to school, and even their rent. And so this is such a critically important need at this point in time.
And that's the right word. It's critical because 1 in 5 families in this country is facing food instability. So if a family has to decide between dinner or a backpack, this is a campaign to help those families. Over 6,000 backpacks stuffed with pencils, pens, erasers, and that just blew my mind what you said, that it's almost $900 per child. If a family has 2 or 3 kids, that is really prohibitive, and then that student goes to school and they can't learn in the classroom. They can't do homework because they don't have a notebook and pencil, so it really affects the entire community.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it is so interconnected, and again, the choices that parents make and that families make are really tough in this day and age, and we want to help them to not have to make those choices for those that need a little bit of help. And again, it's a hand up to help those students be prepared to learn better and to be more successful in their future, so that then they can provide for their own children, which is such a wonderful gift to be able to provide.
And we were talking before during the break about teachers.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have friends who are teachers. I've got an aunt, an uncle, 3 cousins. They go out of pocket to buy supplies for their own closets.
Yeah, they do. So in addition to those 6,000 backpacks that we provided that were very specific for elementary school needs and for middle school and for high school needs, we also, thanks to AZTV and our partners at Desert Financial and others, were able to stock almost 50 teacher closets to help to provide teachers with the supplies that they need. And yes, you have family members. One of my best friends growing up has been a 3rd to 5th grade teacher for over 25 years now, and every year from the beginning, she spends money out of pocket to be able to get her classroom equipped, get those extra supplies for their students. And so, teachers aren't making the most money either, right? I mean, a lot of them are just a step away from living in poverty themselves, and so that in itself is a travesty, but to be able to equip them with what it is that they need to be successful and to support their students is again, another tremendous gift to our community and, again, to our students.
Well, thank you for helping the teachers, the students, the families, and that's why we wanted to have you in today. From all of us at the Arizona Daily Mix, a huge thank you to the United Way. It's meant so much to over 6,000 students and, of course, teachers and families.